What's up, everybody? Welcome into the Nesson Studios. Michaela Vernava joined on the line by John Campbell, our sports analyst for OddsShark.com. Exciting times. It is championship week. John, we are very excited to have you on. Thanks again for joining us this week.
Thanks for having me, Michaela.
All right, so two big games, obviously the only two games in the NFL left. And last week we saw the underdogs come out on top in a couple of the games. So want to start with the Jaguars going against the New England Patriots. The line now on OddsShark.com is at 8.5. I'm wondering what you think about this line.
Well, this is a big line for a conference championship game. It's the biggest line we've seen since 2008 when the Pats were favored by 2 touchdowns over the Chargers. So it's not all that common to see a spread this big. It has come down a little bit since the Tom Brady injury, a very mysterious injury right now. It came down from 9 to 8.5 there. So a little love for the Jags after that injury announcement. Maybe you can fill us in on what you learned there yesterday on this injury.
Yeah, I mean, it was very surprising. Definitely created a bit of a buzz down at Gillette Stadium. They rolled out all of the captains, Devin McCourty, Gronk, Matthew Slater, Bill Belichick, and then we're all waiting around, and the Patriots PR staff told us Brady would not be talking as he was scheduled to, and that he'd appear on the injury report later, which he did with a right hand injury, which is obviously a bit alarming. The Boston Herald reported that he jammed one of his fingers and that x-rays showed no structural damage. That's about all we know for sure. I would say I'm not too worried. I mean, Brady has played through a lot before, and you never know with the Patriots. Sometimes they put things on the injury report to just mess with other teams. Who knows? Maybe he just didn't want to talk with media yesterday. It's hard to say, but I definitely am not too worried about Tom Brady. I'll put it that way.
Okay, good to know.
All right, let's take a look over at the NFC then. Minnesota versus Philadelphia. The line's at 3. What a finish to the Vikings-Saints game. They barely squeaked into this one, but obviously a hard-fought battle. I feel pretty confident in their ability to head to the Super Bowl and be playing in their home stadium, but what do you think?
Yeah, I'm with you on this one. I just think this Vikings defense is way too good for the Eagles here. They've struggled a little bit with Foles. They're only averaging 278 yards per game with him in the 4 games that he's started for the Eagles. That would put them at the worst offense in the NFL. That's going up against the best defense in the NFL. I don't think Foles is quite as bad as he's been made out to be, but just going up against this tenacious Vikings defense, I just think it's too much. And when we're only looking at a field goal spread here, I like the Vikings, and I like this game to go under 2. I think it'll be a low-scoring one.
All right, John. Well, always the best betting advice from you. Thanks for joining us, and we will definitely be checking in. Will it be next week or the week after? We will check in with you. How about both? We'll check in about the opening lines for the Super Bowl when we know the matchups, and then we'll check in again when it gets closer to the big game, and we'll definitely have some fun in the coming weeks.
Yeah, let's do it.